all your coaches. Hey everyone, welcome to our Good Vibe Tribe, a team call. It is September 15th, 2020. Welcome to all you guys that are brand new coaches. You made the best decision ever to join the team. Every single day as coaches, no matter how new or seasoned you are, we practice the 4 vital behaviors. That's simply to be proof our products work every single day, to connect with others, invite them to join your journey and follow up with them, to help people get results, and to work on mindset. So dig into personal development. You can ask your coach what books and audios they recommend you start with. You want to become a success starter. If you're brand new to your business, this means that you hit Success Club in your first, second, and third month as a coach. Or if you're a couple months in, as long as you hit it at least 3 times in the first 6 months of your business, you will earn a ticket to Coach Summit 2021, as well as earn your way into the next pilot test group. You don't want to miss that. Those pre-launch test groups are gold. And Austin's going to share with you tonight a little bit about her experience in the 30-day Breakaway Test Group as well. And log into our coach training website. We do a team training once a month. Our next team training on Facebook is September 20th. It's a 10-day training, this time led by Megan Seibel and Christina Del Toro. So make sure if you're a new coach, or if you've got new coaches on your team, you plug them into that. But if they're ready to start learning now, head over to the Good Vibe Tribe website, goodvibetribecoaches.com. The sign-in is goodvibetribecoach@gmail.com, and the password is goodvibesonly. Really easy. From there, just connect with your coach, connect with your upline, make sure you're getting on our calls. Big shout out to everyone on the leaderboard. Top producer last week, Moira Casabo with 1,136 PV. So many of you in the 300 or 250 and up club. If you want to be earning a paycheck weekly in commissions from helping people on their journey, this is where you want to be. You want to be on this board every single week. And this doesn't have anything to do with your team. This is solely on your performance as a coach, as bringing new customers in and having customer retention and really creating a loyal customer base. And then all of you that are in Success Club, also a big shout out. I'm not going to holler you all out, but I will post this in the team page. But congratulations to all of you already in Success Club at halfway through the month, and so many of you at 2 and 4. Those of you at 6, I challenge you to be at 10 by next week. Those of you at 2 and 4, I challenge you to be at 6 to, let's say, 10 by next week. You got this. Road to Elite, we saw some advancements this past month. Bethany is a team builder. Kay Howe and Lauren are now team leaders. Danielle hit Premier. And then I know Lauren also hit Elite. Their team hit Elite. So really, really cool. If you guys aren't familiar with the Road to Elite, definitely check it out in the Coach Online office. Understanding the Road to Elite is really important because it teaches you how to build a financially sustainable business. It thinks beyond Success Club, right? Like Success Club is helping people get started with a challenge pack. You help one person, you get 2 points. You help 3 people, you get 6 points, and then you're in Success Club basically. But the reality is your business is so much more than Success Club. It's about helping people achieve the goals that they have set forth, whether that's with their fitness or with their business. And so the Road to Elite really maps out what you need to do to climb up and to really hit that point where you're seeing those big accolades and financial achievements. Sample workout is up of 30-day Breakaway, so make sure you check it out. I did it yesterday. It's freaking awesome, and I'm excited to hear from Austin a little bit more about it. Team calendar is posted in our team page. We have a sneak peek. It's called the Women in Wellness Workshop. That's the Facebook group. It's called Women in Wellness Workshop. I linked it into our Soul Warriors group today, and it's also pinned into the announcements. It's been there for a few days now. Get in this group. Invite your clients to this group. This is going to be, Courtney is going live tomorrow. She will be giving a rundown of what we do as coaches. I will be going live on Thursday talking about how we earn income, some of the perks and benefits, and then Jacqueline will be closing it up and talk about our training. So videos are probably like 10 minutes each over the course of a couple days with some great content in there. So I really encourage you to invite your clients or invite your prospects to come in so they can learn about coaching. And if you're a brand new coach, you're welcome to join in and just check it out for yourself as well. That all shared, I wanted to keep announcements tight so I could give the floor to Austin tonight. I have been watching her on Instagram, really is how I've been watching her. She's obviously on the team. 2-Star Qualification, 30-day Breakaway Test Group Participant. She will tell you a little bit of her story, but I know that she hit Diamond in 17 days. She did not necessarily start as a coach. She started as a challenger. So success leaves clues, you guys. So make sure you really tune in. She's going to share a little bit of everything. She's an absolute go-getter. She's so motivating. I hope you're following her on Instagram. You're going to have to share your Instagram handle with everybody. But I'm going to stop this share and roll it over to you, gorgeous.
What is up? Thank you. First off, wow, such an honor to be on this call. So thank you for having me. I'm truly going to try and make this a super fun call and just really interactive. A little backstory on me. I was a former teacher, and so I'm really into engaging with y'all. So get ready, get your fingers ready. You will be in the chat. If not, go ahead and pull it up because I want to talk with you. You are spending this hour, this is 9 o'clock hour for me. I want to engage with you. I want to get to know you, and I want to come away from this call following you back on social media and getting to know you, because that is what this business is about, connecting with people. And so I'm excited to connect with you. I am just coming off of a superstar diamond retreat with my coach, and I know that a lot of y'all have your virtual retreat coming. So let's go ahead and open up that chat. We all drop in the chat and drop where it is that you live. I want to know. So go. Denver, fun. San Diego, okay. Hawaii, oh my gosh. Costa Rica, what's up? All right, so fun, so fun. So I am in Charleston, South Carolina. I started November 2018. That is when I first started. I actually, backstory again, I started watching my coach is Hannah Roberts. So a little genealogy for you. My coach is Hannah Roberts. Moira is her upline, and then there's Meredith. So I'm a little bit further down in there, but y'all, this team is bananas. If you do not realize this amazingness, you need to get in the middle of the bed because it's bananas. So I watched my coach Hannah for 2 years. 2 years I watched her show up in her social media, and I was like, what is this girl doing? I did not follow her, mind you, but she was the girl that I searched. So be the girl that someone searches, know that, which I'll also say I searched Meredith for the longest time and had the biggest girl crush on her. So it truly is an honor to be on this call. But so I started November 2018. I reached out to her and said, all right, let's go. I have some baby weight to lose after my son. I was 7 months postpartum. I went all in. I did 21-day fix. Started there. I want to hear, go ahead, drop in the chat. Tell me what your first program was that you did. I want to hear. 21-day fix. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Barbara, nice. Okay. Cool. So 21-day fix was my first program. I lost 8 pounds over Thanksgiving and my birthday. Needless to say, we know this program, like the Beachbody, works if you work it. So if you are getting started with Beachbody, do the work. Fall in love with the nutrition program, with the workouts, and you will see results. Money back guarantee. Literally said no gym ever. So I started, I fell in love with it, lost weight over, which was my goal at the time. Now my goal is weight gain. So whatever end of the spectrum you were on, there are no rules. This is about you and your health. That was over Thanksgiving and my birthday. December rolls around, holiday parties, all the things, still got results. And so it was January 2019 that I started coaching. And so I kind of had a little backstory from Hannah. I met with her at coffee and said, okay, what is it I need to do? I signed up. Who did I sign up? Drop in the chat. Who did I sign up first? Oh shoot, I lost the screen. No. Okay, there you are. Yep, I signed up my mom. I signed up my mom, and she was my first challenger because, hello, she is my #1 fan. She would probably buy dirt from me if I sold it. So if you have not signed up your mom, you should do that, or your husband. Okay, I'm having a hard time with this, but so I signed up my mom, and I absolutely got her results. I signed up my best friend, so I went enrolled in my first month of coaching. Then, fortunately for me, I got to do Team Cup February 2019. There was a Team Cup that year, and I said, all right, I'm going to do this. My team, we decided that we were going to be digging for diamonds. That was our team name, and I went diamond in 17 days because I knew what to do. I knew what a diamond looked like. It is only 12 people, and I will talk more on that later, but being a part of Team Cup, getting in the middle of the bed, I went diamond in 17 days, And then 6 months later, I ended up going 1-star. So this is a little bit of me in my coaching journey, and I am so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for what it has done for me, but I will tell you too that I was not a success starter. Back when I got started, you had to hit Success Club your first 3 months. Now it has changed. Lucky us, for the people that we are mentoring for ourselves. So I signed up my mom, and I eventually signed up my husband. He was my controlled emerald, and I ended up very strategically. One thing that you need to know in this business is that we all have a goal, but the strategy to get us there will continually change. So my strategy changed. I ended up canceling him, re-signing him up 2020. I wanted him to be a 2020 coach. And if that does not make sense to you, that is okay. You can reach out to your upline and find out if that's something that you need to do. It's probably not something you need to do, but he became a success starter. So Stevie is actually the one that earned a spot in the 30-day Breakaway Test Group. And I'm so proud of him because, you guys, he has never done a program with me, like ever. So drop in the chat, does your person, your spouse, your friend, your roommate, whoever, do it with you? Because you know what? My husband didn't. And so here he was doing the test group with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible. So let's talk a little bit about the running, and then I'll come back to my business. But if you have done the sample, let me know. Go ahead, drop in the chat. Have you done the sample workout? Yes, loved it. Okay, yes. Sample run is amazing. Definitely make sure you do the other one. Okay, marathoner, hey-o. All right, so incredible. If you have not done it, you need to do it. I'm so excited about this program. So let me first tell you about the trainer, Idealist. She is an amazing, amazing trainer. But when I first got started, when I first got invited into the test group, I was actually kind of bummed that this was the trainer. Don't tell her I said that. Drop in the chat who your favorite trainer is. I actually was a little disappointed, but you guys, she is amazing. All right, and Walla, Megan, yes, Megan. Okay, we're all going to be Megan fans. That makes sense. She is awesome. She is awesome. So, Idealist, y'all, she is incredible. I have fallen in love with her. I've fallen in love with her voice. If you haven't heard her voice yet, it's so soothing. She's a mama. She will speak in your ear. She will say, I have you. We are going to do this together. Y'all, it was kind of weird. She was making me smile at random points on my run. I'm just out running. You know, the times are very weird right now. You know, I know that some of y'all said you're in California, which is also even harder, but I'm like smiling out in public and like running. And I'm like, what is happening? Because her verbal cues in this program are flawless. Like she's in my head. Like the entire time she tells you what to do. And so I'm very excited about this program. I think that she is an incredible trainer. She gives you some very dynamic moves. I never felt pain once in this program. As someone who used to be a former soccer player, I tore my ACL twice. But I loved the moves that she was doing. They were just amazing, like so fun. And as someone who has done Beachbody for almost 2 years now, like she introduced new moves to me, new things to me that I'm excited. So get excited about doing new moves. You are going to lift heavy. So go ahead and know that you need to get to the store, get some heavier weights. I was lifting 15, which is pretty heavy for me. So that's really, really cool. She also will really push recovery. And then for me, for my time, for being in Charleston, hydrate was something that I pushed off, like really pushed because of the heat. And so those were things where like I definitely used recovery because soreness is going to happen for the 30 days. But I mean, it's pretty incredible that with a running program, she will make you feel like it's a team thing. And I'm very excited to do this with a group. If you are nervous about it, if you are not a runner, do not be nervous. I would actually love to hear that in the chat. If you are a runner, drop that in the chat. If you're nervous, if you're excited, you're not a runner, okay? If you are, if you're like, meh, it's okay. You're so excited, okay? I love that, kind of not. Yes, okay, so regardless if you are not a runner, if you are a runner, you're gonna love this program because it's so much more than just running. To me, this was the best challenge that I have ever been a part of. And that is because it is so much about your mindset. It is so much about, you know, the mental challenge. And that was one of the biggest things that I got from this program was the mindset shift. So are we good? Are we tracking? I'm going to talk a little bit more specifics on the actual program now. So there are different calendars. There's a normal calendar, which I actually did not choose. I chose a time crunch calendar because fun fact about me, I have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old, and I love them to pieces, thin and gray. Drop in the chat if y'all are a mama. I want to see who the mamas are in the group. Actually, if you have a dog too, those are mamas, plant babies. Drop your babies. Okay, mamas, all of them. I want to see some of your babies' names. What are your kids' names? I got a thin and a gray. Brooke, Ryan, Emily, love this. All right, these are your people. This is your why. This is why you are showing up. And these are the people that might be coming with you on a run. They might be the people that you're leaving at home and getting out house first day without them. So, okay, love. Oh, these names are fun. Riley, Sawyer, cool, 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 cool. Okay, so I chose the time crunch calendar because with the time crunch calendar, you were only running 3 days a week. I was running on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then on the in-between days, I was Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I was doing strength training and circuit training and that type of workout. And so you can pick whichever one works for you in your schedule. If you are doing the regular calendar, that is 4 days a week. And something Ideala said, do not screw around with the calendar. You will do your strength training workout first, and then you will go for a run. There is also an advanced calendar now, but it is designed beautifully with as far as the strength training followed by the running, so that you are only doing about 40 to 50 minutes a day. So it is still like not that much of a time requirement, but for me, it was a little bit too much, especially I'm a Shaun T lover, 20 minutes and done, that's my thing. So don't mess around with the calendar. There is a calendar that you can pick, but you are going to burn some serious calories with this program with what you are doing. So get excited about that. Also keep in mind the nutrition program. You will need to have dialed in your nutrition, whether you are on 2B or you are on Portion Fix. Drop in the chat which nutrition program that you are using. 2B, okay, a lot of 2B. Awesome. And so you're going to make sure that you are eating more protein probably than you're going to imagine. For me with Portion Fix, I went up to plan B and was eating more carbs because I needed that for the energy. So that is something that you will need to keep in mind because you will burn some serious calories. Something Ideala does say as well is that you might not see weight loss in the first 30 days, but if you choose to do it for the second time, you will begin to lose some weight in that second part. And it's true. So you also get 2 rest days before the 5K at the end. That is also the goal of this. The goal is couch to 5K or advanced runner, increasing your endurance time. Like there's so many here and now situations from the test group. Like so many people lost weight, gained weight, lost inches, gained inches. It is totally specific on you and your goals, and you can make it work to get the results that you are wanting. So one other thing specific about the program is the shoes. She's very particular and specific that you do not work out in your running shoes. You need to get fitted, and so you need some running shoes. So that is something I would encourage you to go ahead and do now to have a leg up on your, like, helping your challengers, so that you can do that, get fitted. If not, there's incredible recommendations that I can reach out to Meredith and send some that she sent to me. But the program is truly just incredible, guys. Get excited. This is honestly one of the best programs that I have done. Was a runner before ever becoming a part of Beachbody. I only did running, and this brought purpose back to my running. It brought joy back to my runs. You're going to get excited to get out of there, especially considering everything we have going on at the time. Was just wanting to get out of your house and getting some fresh air, especially moving into the fall. So I'm very excited about that. But I want to go back to what I said about the mindset shift. There is no way that I was going to do this program without her in my ear. And so these earbuds were a game changer for me. She was telling me what I needed to do every step of the way. I got stronger, I ran further, and I mentally saw the most growth. And so whenever people are telling you that you're talking to potential clients, potential challengers, potential coaches to say like, oh, I'm not a runner, that's not for me, that is a self-limiting belief, because what is going to happen for them in this program is that they're going to see that they are a runner. She'll tell you this again and again, we were built to run. And so you are going to see how much you are capable of and how much is possible when you get out of your comfort zone and put in and do the work. And so I'm really excited for all y'all to get a part of this group. I honestly didn't realize I was holding on to so much stuff. There's so much that I just let go of when I was out running in the morning, and it was really exciting. And it really was encouraging to see people in the test group who were very overweight and still doing this. There were people that were marathon runners, and they were doing this and seeing incredible results in their endurance time, with their speeds, with their times, whatever it was for them. And so I'm really excited for y'all to have the mindset shift, because mentally that is where I saw the most growth. And so if you're ready to grow mentally, drop it in the chat, yes or yes. I am so excited for you to be a part of 30-Day Breakaway. I also will ask if you have any questions about the program 30-Day Breakaway specifically, go ahead and drop that in the chat for me too, because I want to share a little bit about my business and what it is I'm doing. But I will say this launch can change your business. Launches are amazing. They are a gift from God at Beachbody. Yes. Was that you? Sorry.
No, I think there's a mic off.
Okay.
Hold on, I fix it.
All good. All good. All right, questions. All right, the pre-launch training today. Yes, definitely go to Beachbody Champions page, check out the pre-launch training. That is something that you can all watch. You definitely should watch. That is a resource given to us to help us move our businesses forward. Elaine, yes, the strength training is first, and then you go for a run. That is if you were doing the regular calendar. There was the calendar that I chose. I was doing a strength training on one day and then running the next day because of time preference. Yes, there was no music in the sample, but there is the audio version sample that you could send, because honestly, to me, that is a completely different vibe. The music in the background was a game changer, lifesaver for me. I like running with music, and that is also my one negative. My one negative of the program. On the 5K day, your big day, you do not have music in your ear. You do not have her in your ear. This is you, the ground, and just going. So make a playlist and have that for that day, so that way you can have the same feel, the same vibe to do that. So I also will say the longest run that I did in the training, in the test group part, in your the 30 days leading up to your run, she's never saying go out and run 2 miles, go out and run a mile, go out and do that. It's all about time. And the longest time that I ran was 18 minutes. But let me tell you this, remember Mama Idealist, she was telling me a story during that, and the next thing you know, I'm done. She's like, makes you fall in love with her and the way she's talking, and the next thing you know, you're done running because you've just had this amazing experience with her, you get to know her, but the music is in the background. So definitely you need to know that for the 5K at the end, there needs to be some kind of music in your ear. So how long is the strength running? So it depends. It's typically about 20 minutes for the strength, 20 minutes for the run. I never went more than 2 miles when I was on a run. And that is particular specific to me because of my RPE. So when we say that this program is for runners as well as people that aren't runners, so walkers, this is based off of your rate of exertion. And she kind of touched on that in the sample, but you are pushing how hard you are pushing, how hard Hannah's pushing, how hard Michelle's pushing, how hard Austin's pushing. So it is based on how hard you can push, and that it's you against you, and you get out of the program what you put into it. And so she's not watching, no one is watching, it's just you. And so that's why I think it mentally is a challenge, because there's no eyes on you, it's just you in the road. So I'm very excited for that. The people who were training for races longer than 5Ks, did they track it? No, I'm sure you could. I did not ask about that. Idealist does have a really great response that I can send to Meredith and drop we could drop it somewhere, I guess, but I don't have it with me right now. But she does tell you for marathon runners who are like, I'm not really into a couch to 5K situation. I'm a little bit more advanced. That is also a self-limiting belief. This can be something that increases your endurance time or those people's endurance time. The 5K track, if it isn't in your ears, there are GPS notes. I tracked with my watch, my Apple Watch. So, or you could go somewhere like, so that was something that was super fun for me is I ran at our high school track down the street. I ran in my neighborhood. I calculated it out. All right, here is 2 miles. I know and go back, but I wasn't going off of distance again. But at the end for your 5K, you could go to a track and run it X amount of times. But it's pretty easy to figure out how far a 5K is, 3.1 miles. Totally doable. I'm so excited to hear your time. Yes, you can use your phone to track. Good call, Megan. But going back to what I was saying, this launch can be what changes your business. And I truly hope that this changes your business, you specifically, because there is such a market for this. Our production is insane, duh. And we have the total package, y'all. And if you're not excited about it, then go do the sample or go do it again. And I don't mean to be mean when I say this, but sometimes it's not about you. If you're like, I'm not a runner, I don't want to do this, it's not about you. Think about who this could serve. If you're not a runner, okay, be a walker. If your excitement is what sells the program, and I hate saying sells, but running is just so general and so amazing and can meet so many people. So thanks for all the questions. I also want to share how this is going to launch my business forward because I am already starting to talk about it in my story. So if you are not talking about it in your stories, I want you to make sure that you are talking about it. So if you have already chatted about it, the sample in your stories, go ahead and drop it in the chat and let me see who has talking about it, because y'all, this is how you engage with your followers. Okay, good job, good job, good job. This is something that you need to do. That is a tangible action item so that you can be building your client list. So that way you can be engaging with people, making connections, and they will potentially be your new challengers in the month of October, if not sooner. Don't wait. This could save someone's life now. I love that plan, Allison. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So for me, going back to Diamond in 30 Days, I actually was never a part of a mentorship group. I never had the trainings like this early on the way that y'all do. But rather than having a negative mindset and saying those things of saying, I never had that, or I didn't have the training, so let me tell you how I flipped the script. Rather than saying that, I believe in Beachbody, I belong on an incredible team, and I had the choice to share this with others because I saw an income snapshot from my coach, Hannah, and saw the earning potential in this business. Many of us come into this business for many reasons. Some of us come into the extra accountability, which is phenomenal. Definitely a reason that I'm here, but I am also here to make money. If you are here to make money, I want to see in the chat if you are here to make money. Okay, it's not icky to talk about money. Don't think that, don't say that. But early on in the beginning, that is what I had. I had belief and I had belonging, and I went all in and I got in the middle of the bed. Team Cup in February 2019, that is when I fell in love with this community and I had people believe in me. So if you are not in the middle of the bed, and what I mean by that is we say that and my team specifically is that we get to engage with people. I'm sending messengers to people that were in my group. The girl that was, Leah was in my Team Cup group, and she is my success partner to this day. So if you do not have a success partner, message someone, hey, I like your vibe, I like who you are, I see what you're doing, let's be success partner. Hey, I love the energy you bring, Mary Frances, let's tag each other on social media and create energy and excitement. Those are things that I'm doing to build energy and excitement on my team to see like people like, oh, what's Austin doing? I want to be a part of that. Okay, what's Jen doing? Okay, I want to be a part of that. So that is a resource that we have on social media to create this FOMO of like, what are they doing? I want to be a part of it because everyone needs to be a part of this. Do not disclude anybody. So the reason that I was able to get to Diamond in 17 days was because it is a decision. To me, Diamond is a decision. It is 12 people. And one of the best ways that we do that on our team is obviously your controlled business center of your husband or your mom, but then also something that we call the bestie bonus. The bestie bonus is signing up, having your friend bring 2 people in or 1 person in at minimum, because early on, they're like, okay, I don't really want to be a discount coach. I don't really know what the fee is, but like, hey, you get a $50 referral bonus when you invite someone into the group. You're not like you're coaching, but you get to have the added layer of accountability. So that is something that I'm implementing for every single challenger that I am bringing in, because they could have that referral that ends up becoming part of our greater team and what can get them to see the earning potential of this business, because people don't know that there is an earning potential sometimes, which, hello, I don't work for free, but that is something that can give them a taste of like, free $50. Okay, tell me more. And then next thing you know, there was a conversation about coaching, because little did you know you could go in a rabbit hole to find out that this person, you know, is on the rocks with their job, or is having a hard relationship, or needing extra money to pay off their car payment or their student loan debt or X, Y, or Z. We all have that thing that could potentially be holding us back. So the bestie bonus is something that I would encourage you also to implement in your business. That is something that I had with one of my first coaches. I, became Emerald my first month coaching, then Diamond the next month, and then 6 months later, I became a 1-star coach. And my coach, she was someone who signed up with me and signed up some friends. And next thing you know, 12 people, Diamond. It is a decision, and it's something that you very well can do. But I'll also tell you this, that Diamond that got me to 1-star is no longer working this business, but guess who is? I am, because I am in this for the long haul. And that is a mindset thing that I have decided in this business. I said to myself, I was going to be here a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to grow, and I'm going to make this. I'm going to do this. This is my business. I am the CEO, and I have full ownership. And so early on, it's something that you are sharing and you are inviting everybody to, because you guys, we have the solution: nutrition, workouts, accountability. You all know this. And so it's getting into your DMs. I just got off of that call, a business launch call, and that is what we told them. It is the bread and butter of this business, and that is the business activity tracker. So that is something that I do in my business every single day. And if I don't, it's probably because my kids were sleeping, but that is something that I would stay up late for or wake up early for, because that is the vital behaviors to be successful. So please make sure you are implementing those things. It is not silly, it is purposeful, and that is what the analytics of Beachbody have told us that is success in this business equates to. So, and for me, that happens by me showing up authentically on my social media. So if you were showing up authentically on social media, that is incredible. Be vulnerable, be yourself, share, the realness that you are, because people want to see you and get to know you. And then that is what your storefront of your Instagram is. And then in the DMs, in your direct messages with people, is how you are growing your business and how you are connecting with people. It's actually pretty funny. I was on my time hop, and exactly 1 year ago, I was speaking on Moira Kasaba's call, along with some other challengers who are no longer working the business. And one, it is an honor because, like I said, I said I was going to be here a year from now, and I will not say no to this business. That is something that is a decision that I made. But I was listening back to that call, because I think it's pretty cool to see, one, how much I've grown as a marker for myself. And on that call, it was actually pretty cool. What I was sharing about was earning the right to be heard with people. And that is something that I actually still do with my coaches, is that, who do we love to talk about the most? Drop it in the chat. Who do we love to talk about the most? This is not a trick question. We all love to talk about ourselves. Yes, yes, yes. We love to talk about ourselves. So in Instagram, with people I'm talking to, I'm asking people questions about them. They will talk about themselves all day long, because guess what? Your storefront, your Instagram is all about you. They know who you are. They know what you do. They know what you have to offer if you are showing up authentically and honestly. They know about you. They know what you have to offer, but you need to get them to peel back the onion on themselves. And so that is also you're going to earn the right to be heard in that. And what I mean is they're starting to build trust. Okay, tell me about you. Tell me about your kids. How is virtual schooling going? X, Y, and Z. Asking them questions, because that is how you find the pain points. That is how you find out how you can meet their need, the solution of workouts, the solution of nutrition, the solution of accountability, because I can guarantee you one of their needs can be met in those ways. So That is something that I make sure that I'm doing with the girls on my team, is I'm making sure that they're in their DMs. Yes, they're showing up on social media as the business activity tracker tells them to, but they are inviting and in their direct messages. And so be present, be a question asker. You can make a choice that you are either going to be constantly suppressing your fear of inviting, because that is an income producing activity, inviting. You can constantly be suppressing that, or you can decide to expand your comfort zone. So if you don't like inviting, if your inviting is like, oh, I'm going to do 10 invites today, I think that's what I'm going to do, I can promise you that's not the fun mindset. Like, you have the solution to offer to these people. Invite them to it. Get excited about it. Make their objections the thing that you are most like excited to answer, because you know the answer, you know how to speak through an objection, and get excited about that. So make it a non-negotiable that you are inviting every single day, and be a boss at it, because I know you can, because I know it was my biggest fear, and it is now within my comfort zone. It is something that I actually don't mind doing, because I know I could save a life. I know I could change a life. So that is what I'm doing with my coaches. I'm making sure that they're doing the business activity tracker, turning that into me. And that is something that you can do with your coaches as well, because that is what leadership is, guys. Leadership is, I'm doing this, let me show you. I'm doing this, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm doing this, let me show you what I'm doing. And that is just literally the name of the game. I was actually at the Superstar retreat this weekend, and one of Moira, the number 2 coach in the network right now, was talking about that. That is the 12-step program. If you're familiar with that, steps 1 through 11 are phenomenal, but number 12 is go help someone with this. So you have this program, you have the workouts, the nutrition, the accountability. Now go help someone. Now go help someone. And that is what you get to do every single day by inviting. So make sure that you are inviting, and that you're just showing your challenger, your coaches, what it is you're doing. So, and that is the same. My coaches, the now coaches that I have on my team, were initially in my challenge group. Jill Johnson, she is my diamond coach, as well as my mom, who I built to diamond last month whenever I said non-negotiable, I need to get to 2-star. So that should be your goal, to get to 2-star. If you're not there, drop in the chat. Let me know what your rank is. I'm curious. Yes, I did build my mom to diamond in 3 weeks, because it is a decision. I canceled my husband, built my mom. My husband is 1 emerald away from diamond as well. Okay, emerald, diamond, great. I love it. So make sure that with the people that you have at your table, make sure you're serving them. Serve your coaches. Make sure that if they have questions, of course we have this call, we have Moira's call, you have the other smaller team calls that you're a part of. You have access to incredible trainings. Remember, you are the CEO. It's not your mentor. It's not your upline coach that is responsible for your business. It is you. So I will not hold hands with my downline, but I will tell them, this is what I'm doing. You should do this too, because I am seeing success. I want you to see success, because at the end of the day, I don't want my coaches working for free. I want them in Success Club every month, and then some, because I want to see them making money. I want them to grow, and that is what I want for all of you, is to be growing in this business. And that it just comes down to the business activity tracker. So y'all, we have 30-day breakaway at our fingertips. It's launching in a few weeks, and you can use this to launch your business forward like no one's business. And it is a choice. It truly is a choice. So if y'all have questions for me, I would love to answer. I'm happy to talk all the things. I kind of was like really, really fast. I kind of got excited. I got a little bit sweaty. So just being real. So if you have questions, I might have missed something. I really am excited to be here. But if you don't have questions, I get it. I know it can be late. Personal development book. Yes, that is something, of course, is you need to be doing. I love the goal setting in thread too, diamond shooting. I loved, what was my favorite book? Get Over Your Damn Self. That is a great book, because it's not about you. I love The Slide Edge. The Slide Edge is one of my favorite personal development books, because it really is a matter of taking it to the next level in your business. So yes, that's a great question. Yes, I use the Rise Up Planner. Yes, I do. And Specifically, I don't tell Moira. I am not the best at scheduling out my day because I have kids that are a little unpredictable right now. The Rise Up Planner to me is all about tracking. I mean, you could use pen and paper, but I will lose it. Tracking is what will make you stand out as a coach. I am constantly, weirdly as it seems, writing down people's delivery days, their due dates, their doctor's appointments, their birthdays. Put that in your calendar because guess what? You can follow up with them and be like, hey girl, how was your doctor's appointment today? Because you know that their best friend forgot, but you, a coach on Instagram that is inviting them to be a part of a special accountability group, and you can say that to them. Oh my gosh, y'all, that just is so much rapport and so much character. So that is something that I do in my Rise Up. Yes, relationship building, because it is about a relationship. And I also will say this, if you are in your DMs, if you are getting to know this person, to find out their pain point, to setting them up with a challenge back and getting them in the group, your retention will be better because you know why it is that they got in the group. You know what it is, why they might want to leave the group and not spend the money on themselves, because you can call them out on that because you have that relationship. So I use the Rise Up Planner. I use the business activity tracker, drop that with my team every week. And then it's probably why I need to do it. Yes, I promise you it is great. And you know, this is a great thing. If you are scared to run by yourself, invite a neighbor to do it with you. Hello, that is incredible. I've always said there's 3 things that we always have to do. We have to grocery shop, we have to eat, and we have to work out. So you might as well do it with people. So if you need to work out with somebody, find a friend and do it with. Set them up with a challenge pack, and there you go. You're already in SC2 October 4th, 5th. What? What else? What else? So my success partner, Leah, she was in my, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. My brain is fried. What is it? She was in my Team Cup. Thank you. She was in my Team Cup, and she's incredible. She's actually local to Charleston. We have an incredible coaching community in Charleston, and she's also a mom of 2 kids who are 20 months apart, and that is how we connected. And so we run our business side by side. We are running Coach Sneak Peeks. We need to be doing it every single week. Right now, we're currently only doing it twice a week, but she is someone who I would never have met if it wasn't for this business, but someone that I'm incredibly thankful for. She is a soul sister, and I'm very thankful for her. She is also on my team, so I think that helps as well, but we're very similar, but very different, and that is very important. So a success partner is finding someone who is running about the same pace as you. And I think that is important so that you can link arms. And right now she is so I'm in 2-star qualification with Jill, and then my mom, and then Leah herself is in 4-star qualification. And rather than having a mindset of, oh shoot, I wish, like, why me? Like, why not me? Y'all, I'm riding on that momentum, and I will, like, we are finishing the year elite, because that is our goal, and we are holding each other accountable to sending our business activity trackers. Are we inviting to the coaching opportunity every single day? And so we have linked arms, and it's no woman left behind. But you know what? Her success is my success. My success is her success. And regardless of how the year ends, we are pushing and giving everything we got, because something I talked about on the call today with my corporate mentor, Kyle, if you know him, you love him. He was saying that if you let your foot off the gas, guess what? Your car's going to start to go backwards. It is much easier to keep your foot on the gas, so keep your foot on the gas, especially as we enter into the 4th quarter, my friends. We need to make sure that we have our foot on the gas. This is not time to take your foot off. We have some incredible launches coming with 30-Day Breakaway, Peppermint Mocha, and then Control Freak. Y'all, this 4th quarter is set up to rock your business. And so if you are not, in that mindset of, last 90 days, get ready, because this can take your business over the top. And if not, guess what? It is going to give you the best start to 2021. And we are all going to have a killer 2021. And that is a choice that you get to make, and you can make that choice starting now. So yes, I absolutely love my success partner. It is something that did change early on in the business. There was someone who I was linked with. She's no longer in this business. And so you know what? You link arms with someone else and you keep moving forward. So definitely find yourself a success partner.
Oh my gosh, Austin, you're such a rock star. You guys ask questions. I can't believe that's all the questions you have for her. She's an absolute rocker.
Cheers.
But I do love that you talked about the fact that, you know, you're going to lose coaches. You know, it's so funny because I see people go Emerald and then they only had 2 people and they lost one, and they get in their head about it. And it's like, well, the more people you onboard, the more people you're going to lose. So if you lost one person at Emerald, can you imagine what it looks like when you're a multi-star diamond coach? Like, how many more people are quitting? Do you know, every single day when I open my inbox, there are coach cancellations, some of either my own or people in my downline. And sometimes there are people that just signed up, and sometimes they've been around for years. You have to know that's part of it, right? The more that you bring people in, the more people are going to leave. But you have to dedicate your commitment to what you want and your vision. I'm really glad you shared about that. I think Amber had a question in the box, and so did Megan, if you want to check it out.
Yes. So when did you start your own challenge group and stop using your uplines? I ended up switching. It was probably when I was with Stephanie, and it was probably 6 months in. It did take me a good bit of time to switch over, and once I did, I had to level up in my business. And so that is something that, you know, maybe you have access to your upline coaches, maybe it's just the first month. If not, it is something that really did help me level up as a coach, because here I was like having to be responsible for these people and keeping organized and putting pin posts up every single day. And so it was probably 6 months in that I did do that, and I'm very thankful that I did. I honestly say I kind of wish I would have started sooner, because of the way that it did make me show up for myself differently, show up for my challengers, and really start speaking belief into people that were in my group, and seeing them being very coachable and very much, you know, coaching me, and say, okay, I see you showing up in the challenge group. Like, have you ever thought about doing this with me? Like, you're coaching me. And sending that message and just speaking belief into people, like, how incredible does that make you feel? And so I do that with my girls when they are showing up in the group. I do use bod group. I would say drop it in the chat, but don't, because I want to see these questions. So maybe I'll ask later. So what do you do in your groups to keep them fun and everyone engaged? Do you use bod groups? Yes, I love keeping my groups fun. I do allow some other top coaches that are bringing in people to post in the group as well. So it is not just the Austin show. I never want this to be the Austin show. I want this to be about our team, but I do want to give them the coaching that they need, rather than something that is just kind of you know, fun and silly every single day. But I do keep it fun. I do prizes. If whoever shows up on Sunday, on Monday morning, I'll do a giveaway, and that is an investment that I make in my business. I send them things, and I think that makes it super fun, because I know that these girls have skin in the game, and so I want to reward that. And a lot of times, fun things that we don't buy for ourselves, having your coach buy that is also really cool, and a really great referral to say, hey, you know, my coach bought me these new socks or these earrings or this necklace or whatever it is. Super fun. Doesn't have to be extravagant, but something to say, I see you showing up and I am proud of you. So that is one way that I keep it fun. We do other little fun success partners within the group. And so that way, every single day, whenever they do their workout, they tag somebody, and that's just another level of accountability. We also make sure people are connecting on Instagram as well, so that they can see who it is that they're showing up for. Other fun challenges to run. I don't know what that question is, Amber, help. What has helped you craft more an IG post about the coaching opportunity? So a lot of me and my coaching experience is because of my children and wanting to be a stay-at-home mom. And so that is really easy for me to talk about the coaching opportunity. Like, for example, today, I got to talk about my son and being at home with him. And to me, that is everything. And that is also my avatar. That is who I'm speaking to. I am talking to the mom that wants to be at home with her kids. And so that is what my post is directed towards. Granted, there are people that are on my team coaching that are not moms. There are dog mamas, but that isn't necessarily their thing. They want to be in the corporate world, and that is great for them. So I do try to cast the net far and wide rather than dropping a fishing line. So I craft my posts based off of just kind of my experiences. You know, I came off this retreat, this community that I'm a part of, that I never imagined meeting more friends. But oh my gosh, was I wrong? these people to not talk about badly about people, to not talk about negatively about our husbands or what things are going on, you know, around us, and to actually talk about things that are life-giving and bring me joy, this community. And so I talk about that. I think it is very much experience. And that is a result of getting in the middle of the bed. Like I said earlier, like, I think it's important to say, like, I mean, it's so unfortunate that we can't necessarily, you know, go to Summit or be at these retreats, take selfies. But you know what? I think y'all have a virtual retreat coming up, and I'm super excited for y'all. And you get to talk about the coaching opportunity in that way, because you can make the most of it. Don't be negative Nancy that it is virtual, because guess what? It can be super fun if who makes it fun? You. You have to make it fun. Bring that excitement through your Instagram, through your Facebook, through whatever method it is that you use to reach your people and connect with people, and you can make it super fun. So that's kind of how I craft my posts, definitely off of experience. Did you hit up warm market initially? Was your growth? Yes, I'm still in my warm market. When people tell you they don't have a warm market and that they have worked through it already, I'm still to this day signing up my warm market. I signed up my sister-in-law last month, and she was warmer than warm. So I am constantly doing my warm market. I am, you know, showing up consistently. I think that that is the name of the game in this business, is showing up consistently over time. So be here a year from now and continue to show up on your social media. Katie Mora, top coach on our team, she is also under Hannah Roberts, and that was her thing, was she wanted to see Hannah Roberts' bubble on Instagram, you know, the highlight story reel, pop up first every single day, because you are building trust with people. And so I was, you know, curiosity marketing at its finest, and those people started, you know, engaging with me, and I connected with them. I went through my entire Facebook list. If you haven't done that, do that. You will connect with people, and it's super fun. It's also a blast from the past, but I am still working through my warm market. Yes, I have grown my Instagram following to unknown people, and they are getting in my challenge group. But through that, I've also met some phenomenal souls and that are dear friends. And I just love that. I love that about this business, that you really are connecting with so many people. What is your recruiting process for coaches? So I do run Coaching Peaks, like I said, with Leah. And then also it comes off of that bestie bonus, as well as every person that gets invited to my challenge group gets also invited to the coaching opportunity, because it is rude not to invite them into this magic, to invite them into a group of women that could, you know, be the uplifting, empowering, break through self-limiting beliefs, become a better mom, wife, sister, friend. This could be that. And so I always am inviting to the coaching opportunity, and that's what recruiting looks like. It's conversation, is not some silly crafted copy and paste. It's a genuine, I want you to do this with me, why not you? Because when you're speaking from the heart, when you are talking to people in that way, how can they, you know, they can say no, sure, but you know what, I'd rather hear a no from them than not ask them. So make sure that you are asking anyone and everyone, because this could be what they need. And do not discount anyone. Like I said in the very beginning, I signed up after watching Hannah for 2 years. So the person that started with you, you know, that is watching you right now, she might be that Austin for you. She might be that person. So that is kind of my recruiting process. I am talking about social media. I'm talking about coaching on my social media every single day in some way, shape, or form. That is something that I do. Okay, how much time do you spend during the day? Yes, so COVID times, joy. I am to be very efficient with my time. I wake up early. I get work done before anyone gets up. My kids do not get up before 7 out of the bed. And then I have a 2-hour work block from 1 to 3 every single day. In that work block, I am non-negotiably doing my business activity tracker. I'm checking with my challengers, because those are the people at my table that I'm serving. And then I'm doing some other various brain dump activities that I did first thing in the morning. So I wake up, I say, okay, what are the things I need to do today? I dump that out with my morning process. I try to do some of the things that I can. I push some things off to my middle of the day, and then I'm following up at the evening. I heard this on a training from someone, I can't remember who, and I hate that I can't give them credit, but they talked about something called red light, green light, yellow light. And so in the morning, you know, green light go when I wake up, that is all about me, because this business is about you first and foremost, you and your personal development, you and your workout, and you and your nutrition. So I take that first time to have on me, but I am working pretty focused. Stevie knows not to talk to me really during that time, because it's my time. Because guess what? When the kids wake up at 7, I am in red light and I am present with them, because that is the goal for me. The vision is to be at home with my kids, and I want them to have a present mom, not someone who is busy on her phone. I do have a yellow light mode, and that is after my work hours, because people respond to me a little bit later, and that is the time that I know I can be off and on my phone, and my husband knows that as well. So it is a lot about communication with your, you know, the person that you live with, and make sure that you are very intentional about the time that you are working. And when it is work time, go full out. Do not scroll on Instagram. Do not waste your time watching TV shows when you could be working, because you guys, you do have this opportunity at your fingertips. And that is something that I just know and love. So yeah, so I think that's all the question. Okay, yes, Holly Richardson, amazing, amazing. Or Shipley, okay, both of them did. Heather's and the Hollies of the world. Thank you. All right, I think those are all the questions.
It was. I'm so excited, you guys. Aren't you just lit up? I knew you would be. I'm so excited that you all got on tonight and have dedicated an hour to just absorbing this amazingness. And I really want you to think about what you're going to put into action right away. I'm going to do a post-call discussion in the team page, and you guys can drop it there. And just thank you so much, Austin. I know it's late for you and you've had a full day, but the sharing is just so much. And I know the team had so many takeaways. I'm just so proud of you. It's so fun to watch you. It's so fun to watch you thrive. This team is just rock stars, you guys. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on the call tonight. Thank you again, Austin. I'll see you guys in the team page and on our team call next week. Bye, guys.